Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Book Club Preview Writing Edition. Today we're finishing up Unit 9, going from page 169 to 176. So let's get into it. Activity 4, Facts and Opinions. So in this part, it really just wants you to look at paragraph 64. That's the first example paragraph. I should have probably written down the page for you. Back on page 163. So reread this paragraph about driving and cell phones. And then out of that paragraph, I want you to take 2 opinions from that and then 2 facts from that. Write them down. 2 of different facts and 2 different opinions. Okay? The next activity, sequencing sentences in paragraphs. We already know how to do this. Put the sentences in the correct order and also add whether that sentence is an opinion or a fact. No problem. Oh, and we do get to skip activity 6, which is just rewriting the paragraph in order. Word forms. All right, language focus. Here we get into some meat. Page 177. This is a really common error that I find that ESL students have when writing sentences, even speaking out loud, and certainly in paragraphs. When we have different words in English, we have a different form of that word. So here I have an example of some nouns, okay? Growth, driver, equalization. Okay, equalization is an idea. But when we use those words and we change the function or purpose of that word, we also have to change the form. And this is where I see a lot of people making a mistake, because they'll use a noun where it should be a verb or an adjective where it should be an adverb. And so when we do that, it makes the sentence confusing. And so here I've just taken these 3 words and broken them down in examples. So here we have a noun. If we change it to a verb, growth becomes grow, driver becomes drive, equalization becomes equalize, right? The verb is action, so these are action words. Noun is a person, place, thing, or idea. Okay, next one we have adjectives. These are describing words. Growing could also be a verb in present continuous, but it can also be describing something that's happening, this thing that's going on inside. Couldn't think of an adjective for drive, and then an adjective for equalization is just equal. Adverbs, growingly, which I don't think I've ever heard really, but it can be an adverb. Again, drive, not an adverb there I can really find, but equal can become equally, describing he ran equally as fast as the other person, and that one can be a little bit different too, but we can describe different parts. And as we use that same word in the different part of the sentence, we have to change its form so it makes sense. Let's see here. Some parts of speech have special endings. They can function differently without changing the endings, which can be very confusing, like paint. But I think those differences you can understand. Well, let's practice this, because this is really important. And looking at examples can be really helpful. So page 172, we are going to go through this list and classify what this word is in its word form. Number 1 is done for us. It has increasingly. Hint, if there's a ly, it's probably an adverb. Increase, that's an idea. Noun. Increasing, adjective, describing something as it's increasing. Increase is also a verb. So that one's tricky, where increase can be a noun and a verb, and it's the same word. The rest of them, I think there are 10 here. Those are just for you to practice, and we'll look at those together. But studying those word forms and where they get placed in a sentence is really important. If you notice when I'm correcting your paragraphs, a lot of times I correct word form in your sentences, but not a lot. Maybe just some simple grammar errors, but we really want to be careful with word form. I threw in here activity 8 also, correcting word form, and I think this is going to be really interesting, because as you read the sentence, it's either going to be correct, so we don't know if there's error. So reading these 7 sentences, oh no, there's 10 on the other page. The sentence might be correct, no corrections, perfect. If it's incorrect, you need to change the word form of the word that is incorrect. And I'm really excited to kind of see how we do on this part. And it's okay if you make mistakes. We're going to work through it and explain it. We're going to skip here choosing a topic paragraph. We're going to come back to it on page 173. But let's go to building better sentences or building better vocabulary. You already know this. Word associations. Sorry, I forgot to delete that. Word associations, using collocation. All right. Original paragraph and peer editing. So first, go ahead and go back to page 173. Now, we can see here choosing a topic for an opinion paragraph. We studied how to do cluster brainstorming before, but here on page 173 is another example of a brainstorming method that can help you kind of get some ideas on how to write your paragraph. And it says, as you pick your topic, which we'll look at topics, to write down just some negative points and some positive points of that topic. Once you have that down, then you can start to form your opinion paragraph a little bit more easily and with more focus. I would really like you to do this with your paragraph that you're going to write. So once you choose your topic, I want you to come back to this page, 173, and fill out this brainstorming kind of schematic, okay, or chart. And then from there, write your paragraph. So what topics can you choose? Of course, you can choose your own topic. That's activity 11. Pick your own topic. Okay, if you have an opinion about something, great. The next one is additional topics, page 176, and I'm just going to go through these here real fast. Topic 1, do you think professional athletes receive too much money? Interesting. Topic 2, do you think it is necessary to take an entrance exam to enter college or university? Interesting. Number 3, I think I like this one. Should women be allowed in combat positions in the military? Oh, that one's exciting. Number 4, when should a person be considered an adult? I like that one too. It's not really controversial, but you can certainly have some really good opinions on that. And number 5, which type of music do you prefer? Classical music or pop music? Which one is better than the other? Certainly you can add your own genre in there, pop music to rap music, or maybe R&B music to rap music. Maybe there's some style that you're really passionate about and you want to just change it. For example, one form of music that I really liked is called emo music, which is like emotional music, and it's a form of punk music, but it became a little bit more poppy. But you can confuse those two, punk music, emo music, and the people that were really passionate about punk music, they didn't like it when emo style of music was considered punk music. So they were really kind of opinionated about that issue. So it's just a small difference between a genre that you think is important, but maybe an average person wouldn't think is important. Could be very interesting. And that is all the time that we have for today. So you don't have to write your paragraph this week, but certainly please think about it so that way we can prepare to write on post our paragraphs through YouTube. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon. Bye
Hey,
bye.
if you have any questions about the video today, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. If you had any other vocabulary words that you wanted to know what they meant, let me know. And also, if you're interested in maybe joining one of these book clubs, please leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.